Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Sofia and Joe Manganiello were Hollywood's most beautiful couple, but did he secretly always crave the single life? Sofia, 51, and Joe, 46, announced their separation after 7 years of marriage via Page 6. "We have made the difficult decision to divorce," the July 17 statement read. "As two people that love and care for one another very much, we politely ask for respect of our privacy at this time as we navigate this new phase of our lives." The week Sofia's divorce was announced, she posted photos of an Italian vacation celebrating her birthday without him. Fans have been flocking to the America's Got Talent host's Instagram feed to shower her with support since. Sofia's last post featuring Joe was shared on June 29 and from a trip they took to Italy. The Modern Family star captioned it, #TBT to summer, Italy. On July 19, TMZ reported that Joe filed for divorce. The document listed the reason as irreconcilable differences. In an exclusive interview, body language expert Judy James told the U.S. Sun, "For a long time, their poses in photos showed two different people. Joe always looked like the ultimate single guy in photos. Here is someone who never grew out of his Dungeons and Dragons obsession. He seemed happiest creating his man cave where you might never guess he had a wife, let alone one as stunning as Sofia. Joe looked like a big teenager showing off his models or his man cave table. He liked to present a tough alpha pose, but then cradled his dog like a baby. It was as if Joe was carrying his own heart around, being self-protective and needing a constant supply of unconditional love." Pittsburgh-born Joe's Instagram feed showed a clip of Sofia on June 8. In her then-husband's video, she sat at a restaurant table. Sofia smiled broadly at the camera and carefully sliced up some meat using a large knife. Joe's last video of Sofia showed her cutting up this meat, which looked bizarre, added Judy. It was possibly symbolic, since there was a look of sudden castration about it. Sofia's shoulders were also lifted. This was unusual for her to conceal some of her face. Sofia and Joe first met in May 2014 at the White House Correspondents' Dinner. At the time, the mom of one was engaged to Nick Loeb. She started dating Joe that June. 6 months later, on Christmas Eve, Joe proposed. By November 2015, the couple were married in a lavish ceremony in Palm Beach, Florida. Previously, Joe poured his heart out on national TV about finding the one. During an interview on The Talk on CBS in July 2022, he held his dog tightly in his lap. Joe spoke about meeting Sofia for the first time when he was the #1 most desirable bachelor in the world, James continued. In the interview last July, Joe pulled his mouth down and nodded his head in a peacock display. His inner emotional displays suggested vulnerability. One hand clutched the arm of the chair, and his right leg is crossed high in a barrier gesture. Joe's foot tapped in a metronomic gesture, protecting his doggy heart and more vulnerable emotions. From there, Sofia and Joe's marriage also took on an extrovert/introvert format. The couple's poses began to look further out of sync. Joe would sit back in photos and keep his hands clasped, as if he had had enough. He showed a suppressed introvert-type smile. Sofia was always happy to bare her teeth for the camera. As reasons for their split circulated online, many alluded to Joe's sobriety and Sofia's partying as being the cause. Manganiello spoke about how he stopped drinking in 2002 to HuffPost Live. "My life was ruined by alcohol," he said before adding, "I was homeless and carless and broke and had no career. So, yeah, definitely worth it." James, however, claimed the couple looked unbalanced in the marriage. At times, and especially when the dog was there, Joe's body language looked like that of a teenager, she said. But Sofia took on the role of a fond mom. Joe might have preferred to spend time in his huge man cave playing with his toys and the dog. Sofia would probably leave him to it and go out with her friends. The workouts with the Incredible Hulk looked to have excited him, though, despite evoking helplessness in him. His hand claps at the end of one of the workout clips on his Instagram feed. This suggested that he had had enough of everything. Through the years, the celebrity couple appeared to put on a show for the cameras as they boosted their careers on screen. Emmy Award winner Joe appeared in Spider-Man, the third season of True Blood, and the Magic Mike franchise. Sofia first found fame appearing on Modern Family. The former model launched her own clothing and fragrance lines before becoming a massive hit as a judge on AGT. They attended several Vanity Fair Oscar dinner parties together, added Judy. They both looked tense each time. Joe kissed Sofia on the side of the head, which is a distracted kiss. He looked away at the same time, rather than savoring a moment of intimacy. His hand on her hip received a reciprocal response to show approval from Sofia. She held it in place with her own. This was another reciprocal gesture that would suggest she was encouraging Joe. With their couple photos, they always looked so beautiful. But they were in two different body language states. Sofia had a softened smile, and her eye expression showed this fondness. His mouth smile looked forced, while her head was often tilted towards him to suggest love. They clearly loved each other, but their gestures defined them as two very different people. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Update World 24 YouTube channel for more update news.